Hello everyone, today we'll be reviewing and actually looking at something that's I pretty like, that I like, that is going with the 30-minute fantasy. It's a 30-minute fantasy night, very like a night uh, optional set. So it's item, so sorry, it's item shop 1, which is basically like two chests, some armor bits, a shield and some stuff, which is pretty cool actually. And I bought this. I bought it for like $10 if I remember, which is pretty good for pricing. You do need to actually paint the chests. They are blue and gray, but it's pretty easy to paint. If you have a airbrush, or you're good at painting, you can probably do it yourself. I will say I did go out the box and I did go off some images that like I kind of go work with or look at, because I do look at actual promo images for some stuff, and it gives me an idea of what I'm looking at. That makes sense. I know I do that, but sometimes not a lot of people don't. So, so let's look at the night stuff, and let's see about it. Now today we're looking at the optional stuff that the Dominant Fantasy and Sister stuff has. So actually, I'm excited to do this stuff because I like these items, and Andy, for this month we're going to do a lot of those actually, a lot of the optional item stuff. This is night option. Now I come with two chests, which I did paint. I can tell you the price will be enough fun, and I did also the inside as well, inside and outside. It's not perfect though. You can see the brown one's actually more easier, but you can see it's not fun. And I did base these off of like fantasy games. Well, some fantasy, some realistic. Actually, I did look at the image on top of this one, so I get the image off of this. Because for me, I like when I do stuff like this, I like to do it based on the image. So if it shows, okay, it looks like this, do it like that. And I did do that, and I do like how it looks compared to anything else. And at the chest, and they do open up, and actually the original colors are already right here. Well, it's a clear blue and a gray chest. It makes sense. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sorry, camera. Okay. And I will say I do like how it looks. I had to do some hand as a marker and hand stuff with it. It was not fun actually, especially with the gold. I'm gonna get another set and probably do other friends of this. However, it comes with more pieces. It comes with extra. It comes with potions. You actually gotta do. This one's very blue. I just made it the tip look like rubber and gold as the way to hold it. And I also made a green potion for healing with the same gold and a peach or sand color. I do that. I will say it's like a one's healing and one's like stamina. I can tell you, I have played so many fantasy games. This is what it is to me now. Just and I can tell right now, it's so hot right now. I have a tea right now, some cold tea. So good right now. And this comes with four different shoulder pieces, well, technically two sets. Now you have this set of armor piece right here, well, for shoulders right here. I didn't pen line them. I will do that later. I forgot to do that straight up. And then these three here, which I think these are my favorite because they look a lot more bulkier. We also have two different chest pieces, which I also need to pen line. They're pretty good looking, actually. A new back piece, which need to pen line too. A new shield. I actually like this because the original shield being big as hell. Not my favorite design, but hey, a new shield is a two piece. So But you also have some stuff for the Zimmerman sisters. Some pieces right here, so you can put them on Zimmerman sisters in case you want to put this armor on them. Also comes with 2 different mask plates, so you can do that too. And the skirt pieces right here, boom. And I didn't plan on this stuff, so that's me. They also come with the little extra piece for the head, so you can put on the back of the helmet. So I do have a knife for this reason. Now I'm going to take out the shield that it came with. Makes it easier for me. And one thing I do like, not much to take off for once. The shield, I will say, I think it looks actually better. I'll just put on the arm because I really don't like how it looks in hand sometimes. But I will say it's really good to get a different shield because I really don't like big bulky shields, but so cool. So the change on the pieces is armor piece right here on the back. Flip this up and take this off. And to put this new one on to the back of this, and I also take this off too. Boom. So I'm do that as well. Okay, take this off. Which is a cool detail because you don't always stick with the same armor set. So take 2 front pieces off them. And then with the back piece, now you can just pick whatever chest piece you like. And I will say, these are really simple to build, I'm going to be honest. Which is not bad. It's not a bad thing to say. It just means you're taking everything off when you got used to keeping it on for so long. And that's why these things are so bare bone. I will say some of this is not my favorite looking of its time, but however, it is armor you can exchange out. And the thing is, you can actually fit either way it goes, so it doesn't matter which way it goes, technically. This one goes so then, huh? This one maybe like this, like that. And also gives you some covers, but you only get 1 set, which is fine if you're just going to do 1 set anyways. But you need 2 sets. That's kind of sucks because you want to do 2 different ones. You already couldn't. You could just take the front plate off and then put it on the shit. Put on the dick plate. And you did get 2 of them, so you have a different night, you could do that. I really wish it came with a second thing like this so you could put the other armor set on. I only wish for that. And it's actually pretty cool of a build. It's so simple. And it does give you reason to change out some of the armor in case you don't like certain pieces of it on. Which is actually fair because sometimes, ow, it is so plastic that it's so low sharp. Come on. It is so hot right now, so I have my fan on blasting. These hands are not easy to take off them. There you go. It is really cool. Just putting it in hand, and you can still store it in here for later use. Which actually, I'm gonna probably put this on the shelf behind some of the stuff. And it's so cool idea. Just screw it. And it does give me a reason to break away from this. And hopefully it gives me a reason to buy more. I'm missing 2 of them actually. So let me show you my phone. Let me look. Yeah, here it is. So I have a whole list of things for the characters, like the classes, the armor sets, item shop stuff, and the statue stuff, which I already have one of actually. I'm still using the giant barrel, all the armor pieces, armor sets. Some of the ones that are so new, and some of the ones that have been out, I just haven't bought yet. Some of the other classes, like the Iron Samurai and Iron Gripper, League of Swordsman, and I'm missing a few classes left. And actually, I'm working on the Little Sister ones also. Yeah, I got like 6 pages of this. Wait, 8 pages. Because all this, I still have something to go through. Like, from characters, to face plates, to hair pieces, to body types. And then, like, the arms and leg parts, bodies. And then it's like the optional parts, which is like the other armor pieces, which is kind of like the fast armor, heavy armor, stuff like that, hand options and stuff like that. Just like 29 of them, so technically 30. I have so many to get through. So I'm still working on that. I'm getting there slowly, and I will say it's so awesome to have this for my collection. I will just have to color it in, and I will get that done sooner or later. So let's get to how to final thoughts on this. For what it is, I think it's really cool as an idea, and you can grab multiple of these and use it for what you need. And if you're really into working and having some more night stuff, not just night stuff, but like more optional stuff, more armor bits. Would I do like having more armor? Because sometimes I do want to change it out in case I don't like how it looks. Sometimes there are certain ones I don't like more than others. But this is a cool idea to get some armor with some chests, and you guys put it within it, which is pretty cool. I was after buying some of the level 3 classes, that's actually pretty cool. But those are the same pricing as this one, so technically you're paying same pricing, but with the class level up. So that one you're paying like $10 for like a few pieces of stuff that goes on top of the armor. Some it does, some it doesn't, and that's really is. But this is just like a add-on and some potions, some pieces that you can change out, and this is still functional with the Thermid Sisters as a line too. So you don't have to stay with the Thermid Fantasy line. You can just use it for your the Thermid Sister or 30-minute missions line. It's up to you if you want to use it like that. I would say it's really good and useful because if you're trying to do like a display or diorama, I think it's good for that kind of purpose too. Because when you look at it, it makes it a lot more better, especially when you do like a diorama with some of the other pieces, like the quest one or the other statue type ones, which are kind of like the rock ones, fountain type ones, and stuff like that, which is actually pretty cool. I would say that's actually awesome because you get to mix and match some of the stuff. You could put some in the chest with some of the stuff between some of the rock stuff or some of the fountain stuff. So it's up to you if you want to really pick that up. I'm sorry, my mouth gets so dry. Talk for like forever. Well, should you pick this up? Yeah, pick it up. It's pretty nice of a set to pick up for your own collection. And that's me saying I like how this is. It's going to go on my shelf. I'm gonna move my shelf. I'm gonna move my shelf around a bit later. I might put it in a bag for now, and then I'll do it later on. I'm trying to figure stuff out right now because my office is still messy due to all the stuff I still gotta build. I'm still missing a few things to build on my office, but I'll get to it sooner or later. So, what do you think? Would you pick up your own collection? Now tell me when you pick this up and stuff like that. And I hope you have a good day and have a good night, y'all. Peace out, people.